Hi sweet friend, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maylene Call from Mrs. Call's Campers. If you're new here, I am currently a kindergarten and first grade teacher in Northern California. All of that is changing though. Welcome to the video. So if you are new here, a little backstory. My husband is in the Air Force. I'm a military spouse. We moved to California. It was his first assignment and we expected to be here for a little while. We've been here about 2, going on 3 years, but his unit got shut down. So we thought for a minute we were going to end up in North Dakota. No, John applied for a job in Vegas, which was where he wanted to go, and he got it. So we are moving to Las Vegas, Nevada, and I wasn't sure how to feel because the few people that I did know in Vegas told me stories about the Clark County School District, and I was just really nervous because it's not like other places where there's a few districts and you get to decide between the districts. No, Clark County is just one big district, and I was really nervous. And it's also hard because when you're not physically there to know what it's just a nerve-wracking process when you have to interview in a different state. So I have all of these nerves, and last night I posted a reel actually on Instagram and I posted it on TikTok, but it was a reel with me and my principal, and I basically just announced that I was moving to Nevada, and one of my friends on Instagram messaged me. She was saying, I'm going to be at a new school. You would love it. You would be the perfect fit. The principal is amazing. And that's what I really hung on to because, and I even said that in my interview at the school I'm currently at, I said the number one thing to me is a supportive administration. Like I need that moving forward because last year was miserable. And I feel so supported here at this current school, and the fact that she said that the principal at this school in Vegas was amazing and I'd be a perfect fit, just really, I was sparked. And she said I can text him if you want, and I said please text him. So she did, and I emailed him back and forth last night a couple of times, and it was between like 8 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. on a Thursday, and he was responding back to me asking if I had any questions and just kind of being very much himself, not super send your resume, send this, I'll just get, like, it was just very himself, and I loved that. So I also looked into the school, the website, I checked it out. It is brand new, which made me a little bit nervous because there's a lot that comes with brand new schools. And my principal did make me feel better about that because he said, Maylene, you're not going to have the people who have been at a school for years and years and say, like, this is just the way that things have been done. You're not going to have any of that. You honestly should be excited that it's a new school. And then I realized I should be. This is a good thing. So I'm thankful to my friend Georgina for reaching out to me and getting this connection started. I was probably in tears 17 times last night because everything just felt like fate. And then another friend I follow on Instagram, Megan, she messaged me teaching 3rd grade things, and she was like, Maylene, you have to come to this school. You are going to love it. So I just feel really reassured about this, and the principal sent me a Google Meet invite this morning on my way to school. It would just be such a relief because when I was student teaching, I got my 1st grade teaching position before I was finished student teaching. But then every summer since then, I have either had to stress to find a teaching job, couldn't find one that really fit. I didn't end up teaching one year. My first year in California, I didn't even get to teach. I have just had the worst time with interviews and getting hired, the whole process. It's been terrible. And the fact that this school that I'm interviewing at today is the first real lead that I've taken, and it feels so right. It feels like fate. I'm feeling all sorts of good. It is a wonderful Friday. I'm going to update you obviously on how things go. Hopefully you see this video, because if you're seeing this video, it means I got the job. My heart is racing. I'm not gonna cry. I think I'm even too happy to cry, and you guys know how emotional I am. I'll probably kind of cry tonight since I stayed up all late last night crying because I was so happy. It doesn't feel real. And it's exciting to me because the past few years I've had a hard time, and saying goodbye to this group of kids is going to be hard on its own, and having to just change everything and do all these things. It was so daunting to me. I'm not going to cry. I'm really not. It was so daunting to me. But to have this locked in place feels unreal. So anyways, I already love my future principal. What a weird thing to love your principal and also have love for your future principal. It's like, oh, this is a dream. This is a dream, an absolute dream. I am so freaking excited. So the interview was about an hour long, and it was really just chatting, and I asked him a lot of questions about, I also did not have a piece of paper, I just used my sticky notes. I asked him a lot of questions because I'm not familiar with Vegas at all, but I asked him about class size, bell schedule, the specials, the meeting, and all of his answers I really, really liked. And he made a point to say over and over that, like, you know, if he's a likable person, that's fine, that's great. No one is liked all the time. And I said to him, I was like, well, if you promise to accept my moments, I will accept your moments. And I think that is just the two-way street you have to be on. So it feels really good to know that I'm going into a school with hopefully people who are excited to push forward and just be excited about education. That's something that's really missing right now because so many teachers have decided that they're going to leave the profession, and so many teachers are struggling, and they're struggling with their district, and they're struggling with their state, and they're struggling with the state of the world. So having this sense of peace right now means so much to me, because the last thing I want is to have those negative feelings about a job that I love this much. So I'm going to go home and celebrate with John. I'm nervous. I didn't get to meet my future team. It was just me and the principal, which is okay. He did say that the team checked out my Instagram and they want me, so that's exciting. I also think it's really cool to see how much this social media is actually working to my benefit at this school that I'm going to, when last year it was like the downfall of it all. And it's such a tool. It's such a helpful tool. I'm not going to go into all the benefits of it, but it's such a helpful tool, and it just makes me feel so validated, you know? Is what I do here with you guys on YouTube, and when I, you know, show you what teaching is really like, and I share my heart with you, and I talk with you guys about what's going on, I do that because I want to help people. And my Instagram, I use that as partly like a reflection for me, so I can look back on the memories, but sharing those things on Instagram is helpful to other teachers too. And I know because I'm following teachers for the same reason. So if you are here and you are one of those people who is part of my community and who has helped me and watched me all these years, I want to thank you so, so much. And if you're interested in hearing how this transition goes from California to Nevada, make sure you subscribe down below. Like this video. And I want to see in the comment section, if you are a Nevada teacher, if you're a Vegas teacher, let me know. It'd probably be better for you to message me over on Instagram, because I'm just excited about all of it, and it doesn't feel real, and I'm going to stop rambling. But thank you guys so much for being here, for watching, for cheering me on, for supporting me, for praying for me, for doing all the things that you guys do. I'm grateful forever, always, and I'm going to be a first grade teacher next year, so